got an Incineroar out. I feel like there's been like an Incineroar revolution these days. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of Incineroar. We actually had MRW last week getting second place to Rivers with Incineroar, and I believe there was another Incineroar in that same bracket. And here we are again, this time with Panther rocking the Incineroar, and we'll see how it goes against the Snake Man. They already got some, they got the matching skins on, and already off and swinging.
Oh yeah, no, this is Panther last week played a little bit of Incineroar in pools, just for the...
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
For the heck of it. So it's like the character is so fun in a lot of regards. Like they can scrap really good, like in your face. It never feels like they are lacking a button for the spot. But Incineroar's failings come from his attributes, not from his kit. Like he's just like how do you catch people, and how do you catch someone like Snake who is constantly willing to trade? So none of these interactions, even when you get in, always go in your favor. Granted, you can start stacking revenge and be really scary, but
I mean, it is, dude. Revenge is very scary, and the crazy. I feel like Incineroar is like the most RPS character in this game, where you're just kind of picking those options and you know, hoping that the Lariat comes out, or you know, if you're using revenge at the right time, and you're sort of, it becomes a very much a little bit of a guessing game or a baiting game to be good with this character. But that being said, this character might not get a ton of results, but does get some. That was going to be, what was that, F-tilt on the ledge?
Yeah, just a down-angled F-tilt. Just pretty much a second smash attack in a lot of regards. Like, it's egregiously strong, but I mean, the character needs it. The character needs to be threatening up close if he's going to play that, like, grappler kind of game plan. But he's like the most non-grappler grappler in a lot of ways. Like he's got a command grab, which is super good, but he stops getting throw combos probably around this percent. Was killed.
I mean, it's probably good that Incineroar doesn't have those kind of combos, to be honest with you. I think that would almost be a little bit much, but I actually do not think this character's like bad.
I mean,
it's kind of scary to deal with. Like, there's just so much. Like, I'm not saying it's a good character, but I think that it's one that you do have to respect in ways that you might not have to other characters for different reasons.
Yeah, I can.
Like that move breaks shields. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird, random stuff like that. And like, yeah, I mean, now we're watching Panther run away at the moment, and honestly, a lot of it is just kind of taking the smart options, you know. And Incineroar is a character. Oh, trying to get the revenge, but Incineroar is a character that sort of takes full advantage of that, because if he lands one hit, that's, you know, it adds up quick.
It's all he really needs to do is, especially with a grenade being countered. I mean, that's a dead Snake.
That was well timed. All right, so it's gonna be Panther going up game one, and Alex is gonna have to really think about how to approach this next game. It looks like Panther's honestly. I mean, I know this is a secondary, but like, I don't know, it looking pretty good.
Destroyed the Cypher, but I mean, I completely agree, right? Like, the Incineroar thrives off of just playing up close and personal, and basically allowing him to do what he wants, like, without much impediment. And while Snake can impede, most of his stuff is meant to be comboed off. Like, he's trying to get grenade into something, right? Whether they both get, whether Snake and his opponent both get hit or not. Like, you still have to fully utilize Snake's normals to truly maximize the character. And that's kind of where Incineroar can thrive, because he's very, very willing to kind of go blow for blow with you and let fate decide.
Oh,
that
was... my God. Ambitious.
Ambitious, that's a good word.
All right. There we go. Panther off to another early lead.
Hey, thank you, Nick Medina, for the raid.
Appreciate that.
Get to see this scrap fest.
Yeah, just in time for some Incineroar. We're just saying, oh, okay. Yeah, not going to get the revenge. And yeah, this is the tricky part, man. I do feel like Panther has just been playing so aggressively, and it's really working out. I don't know exactly what Alex needs to do. I think kind of has already with the projectiles, but I think that Panther's probably just going to keep stacking their revenge. I mean, the Snake's projectiles are just sort of, you know, they're sort of easy to keep track of to some degree, where you could at least react to them with revenge. And there's going to be another F-tilt for another stock. I don't know, dude. Panther looks like pretty much ready for winner's quarters at this point.
Yeah, he's thriving off of everything that Alex really has been doing, and it's really scary when you play a trapping style character and you lose tempo, or at very least in this case, just start getting out tempoed. Like, a lot of it can feel kind of insurmountable at that regard, because everything your character does well, which is force your opponent to move in specific ways, it's just kind of been lost, and now you're left with Snake's good buttons, but that's all that you really have to go on, and you're already down so much at this point that down throw up tilt isn't going to be the reliable kill tool that you really want it to be. Not to mention the C4.
Yeah, like this is already a pretty dire situation for Alex as the lag kicks up just a little bit. But yeah, I mean, what's the rush for Panther, dude? I mean, got essentially 2 fresh stocks, and wow. Okay, now it looks like Alex is playing a lot more smart and a lot more patient and not getting mixed up with all of the things Panther's doing. I don't want to speak too soon, but
that's so unfortunate, though. The C4 has a random chance of falling off based on the move-in option that you do, or the interaction that happens, and unfortunate, it was very early. So much advantage that Alex had got on that stick, he just was lost by the wayside. But still, he's playing this a lot better than he was prior. I mean, you're at 133, but wow, okay, yeah, that will do it.
I mean, I don't know what to say other than that was a really good set for Panther, and I think Alex just adjusted a little bit too late. I think there was an opportunity there, and honestly, I think Alex was showing a little bit of something towards the end of that set. Just a little too late, I guess.
Yeah, I kind of that's kind of exactly what looked like it happened. Despite there was like flashes or like small points where Alex would be like, "Oh, I really need to cool it." Like start to pull out Nikita, pull out grenades, and like see what I can like start to set up now that I have the time to, and then that it would immediately get lost just because he'd look at the damage or look at the stocks and be like, I'm down a stock, I have to approach, and then every advantage that he gained would then go by the wayside, which is unfortunate, but sometimes how it goes when you lose a lead that early.